He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Judge recently taking home Player of the Month honors. 0-1. Judge comes up empty there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Hard hit to third. Throws to first, and the Yanks go quietly. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Max Fried. How about a report on him, Chris? Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One up, one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit, takes ball one. And there's a foul ball. Ohtani with an impressive 3-homer performance in his last game. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good start for Max Fried. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Dodgers down in order. Scoreless after 1. Game 1 of the World Series. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Austin Wells. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Strike 2. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Cut on and miss, struck him out. One down.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Cody Bellinger stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through that one. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Next pitch misses inside. Ball one. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Breaking ball, and that got him.
It. First base.
Batting seven, shortstop Otto.
Man at first, Otto Lopez. Now at the plate. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. One left for the Yankees. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And there's a ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Ground roll double.
So here's Kyle. Now The Dodgers looking to strike first here in Game 1 of the World Series.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one way inside. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Man at second. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Grisham is there, makes the catch. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. And that one almost got him. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets to it. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Freeman. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And a strike. Grisham with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one inside. Look out. And down on strikes. Out number 3. Yanks held in check. Still no score. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Max Fried will go to work.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Call strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Maximus notches the K.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right.
That's a ball.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
Hey!
Inside corner for a strike. 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Down.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Will Smith, the next to hit. Just missed. And another ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
And he grounds one to the right side. Jazz tosses to first. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in L.A., out of the fourth, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that one for strike 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Glass now checks over to first, and he's back.
Ball 1.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in game 1 of the World Series. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Good job to fight that one off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Off the mark there. Full count now. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Way back there, and it bangs off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and in at second with an RBI double.
Well done, drives in the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw them get-me-over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Strike 2. Lined into right. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez should have this one. And there's one away. So up next for New York, Otto Lopez. Flied to right his first time. This one in the air, center field. Pajes has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now the third baseman, Jose Caballero. 0 for 1 so far. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Edgardo Henriquez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Stewart warming up as well. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Oh, he can't hang on. Still fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. That'll be it for Glass now. And it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Edgardo Henriquez on to pitch here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So the lineup flips over. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Swings through that. Ball 1 there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Yankees 3 and the Dodgers nothing. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom of the 4th, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these
That's off the
Dodgers
plate.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
He was late there. Strike one. Just
Nope,
missed. And now it's even out. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Hit hard, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2. Yankees up by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man on second, 2 down. Gets the call, and it's 0-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And that's in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We've played 4. Yankees 3 and the Dodgers nothing. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2.
Ball one.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That one at triple digits. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Way high.
Ball two.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. 3-2. Now 2 out. Two outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Austin Wells.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
First pitch swinging. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and he reaches safely.
Up next for the
Giancarlo
Yankees,
Stanton at the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First
Off the
pitch
plate,
doesn't
ball
find
one.
the zone. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And a swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. That takes the zone. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Oh, 2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Next to hit, Andy Pajas. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And that skips in the dirt. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's ball four.
Ball four.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. So man aboard, and next for LA, Mookie Betts.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Got him. Mookie Betts down on strikes. Betts thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not.
The throw to second is offline. To the right side. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Pages around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Edman, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Betts, the base runner at first with one out. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Laser could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Flying around third is Betts. The relay to the plate, safe. They trail by one. It's 3-2.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back with it. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third. Here comes Edman around third. He's safe. Back even. It's 3-3. Here's Shohei Ohtani. In for a strike. 0-1. Late with the swing there. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That pitch just misses the inside corner. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. 1-2 now. Just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Outside low. Full count now. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Go ahead, Will. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That is the inning. So they get 3. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. For 77. And here comes Bellinger. That's smacked down a line to center. And there's one away. stepping in, Otto Lopez. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. Jose Caballero digs in now. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Upstairs.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
That's his second hit of the day. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now here's Trent Grisham. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Close one doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. 4th. Game 1 of the World Series. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. And ball 1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Home team down a run here in Game 1 of the World Series. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. Hernandez wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And that one hammered way back there. And it's off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
2 hits for him in this one. Both were extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
The next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And he pumps it a strike.
well. We call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in L.A., their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith takes it in for the out, and there's one down. So digging in, Austin Wells. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. Here's Stanton now. 1 for 3. Ground ball right side. Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Betts leading things off and takes a strike. That misses. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Gets under it and pops it up. Rice under this one. And there's one down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The Yanks trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And there's a base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Just missed. Aaron Boone makes his way.
For the Yankees, number 80.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a miss. And the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Hard hit, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. He's at third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through at a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman.
No,
just
inside.
off the inside edge. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher to second, and he's out.
Out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. So the Dodgers lead 1, still down a run. It's 4-3. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. That one not close.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now here is Otto Lopez. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt to second. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's the third baseman, Jose Caballero. Quick toss to first. Lopez back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
Damn.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Hey.
One out, the runner at second here in Game 1 of the World Series. Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well.
Here's a chopper to short. Off balance throw in time. And there's 2 down. Now at the plate, Ben Rice. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the late stages of Game 1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Outside. And the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up.
Brings it in for the third out.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Fernando Cruz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike. Just
Inside, ball
missed.
1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first, and a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. Muncy, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brock Stewart appears to be getting loose. Gratterol also throwing. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Foul ball. And now the 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. Vesia goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Up the middle, and that one handled on to first, and the inning is over. Back here in Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 9th, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss as he was late. And fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Way inside. And this is inside. High fly ball out towards left field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andy Pajas now at the plate. So the tying run at second. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Pajas not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and the strike call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Mookie Betts now. And that one fouled off. Ball 1 there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one. Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff.
This one could be trouble. Around third. He'll score, and the Dodgers even it up. It's a 2-out double, and the winning run is at second base.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike one. In the air, left field. Bellinger on the move. And that is the inning. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. All even. Game 1 of the World Series. We're in extras here. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. On the ground to third. Down the line, and it's foul. Tied at 4. Strike 2.
Well, not easy to bounce back mentally after blowing the lead in the bottom of the ninth, but we'll see what this team has on the road in extras.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. He hauls it in. 2 away. Manager out of the. Bellinger up to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. 2 down, nobody on. Sliced hard, but foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat. Back here.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 53, David Beckham.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie.
And that is out of play. Now the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. Not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. Here's Muncy to hit. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. That's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Top of the zone for a called strike. And that one clips the corner. Teoscar goes down on strikes. On to extra innings. And stepping in for New York, Otto Lopez. Late swing fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Tied at 4. In the air to left center. Hernandez on his way over. He's got it. And a quick out, number one. So up next, Jose Caballero. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
A couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the two-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
The 0-2. Next off. Misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering upstairs. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series. And that one moves his feet. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2 again. That one missed. And that one ripped to left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And I think Dave Roberts. The hard throwing righty out of Venezuela, Brustar Guerrero, will take over. Go ahead run on base. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1. Slap the other way, foul. One, 2 now. Almost got him.
Off the plate. Ball 2.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight.
Here's a high chopper. The underhand flip, and very nicely done for the out. Back here in L.A., all set for the bottom of the 11th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Out of here. Ball game.
postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.